So let's look at week 2. Let's look at the best upcoming games of week 2. Obviously, the big game of the week is going to be the Eagles at the Chiefs. Super Bowl rematch. The Chiefs are going to try to get at least some revenge. After getting beat in last year's Super Bowl. Eagles look good. The Chiefs, they finished that game good, but I mean, overall, they kind of struggled. What do you guys expect to see out of this game?
Eagles dominate. Win by at least 8.
If the Chiefs are playing like they did the other night and they're not on the same page with if Kelsey and Mahomes are not on the same page in this game, I don't think that loses in the game, but I think if they're just not on the same page, it's just not going to go well, and they're just not going to end up having the W.
If they don't get a wide receiver 1
or getting the W
quick, they're going to be 0-4 by the. It's not looking good for the Chiefs as they can't find some production somewhere. They don't have it in the backfield. They don't have it in the passing game. Their defense is even looking a little bit lackluster. So that might just be me saying the Chiefs has been the Chiefs and they're no longer the Chiefs. But
I mean, yeah. I look at this game as, there's going to be a lot of hype around this game. Obviously, the Chiefs are playing at home. I think the Chiefs aren't going to want, the Eagles to come to their place, beat them again. But going off, what we've seen so far, I feel like the Eagles should win this game. To me, the Chiefs just, they look like they don't have it yet. They've not really gotten in a rhythm. I think the Eagles are, by far the better team. I want to see a good game. I want to see these two teams go out and actually perform like two, potential Super Bowl winners. Next, we got, honestly, a really, really good game. Commanders and Packers.
That's going to be nice. I mean, I'm really just excited to see Jaden Daniels and how the pressure that Micah Parsons gets to him and how Jaden Daniels might try to evade and how he handles that.
Their offense didn't look as good. McLaurin didn't look as good this year, even though they played the Giants and they're
Deebo Samuel got most of the targets.
Deebo looked better than he did last year, but I think the Packers are another one of them teams we got to look out for. Michael Parsons being on their defense brought a lot of spark to the team. The way they moved the ball, it was pretty good. Jordan Love is always going to be a top-tier quarterback. He fell off a little bit last year, but I think he's still a top 10 quarterback in the league right now. I think that's such a good game.
It is. I mean, the Packers look really, really good week 1. They went and took care of business against, the Lions, who are, viewed as, potential contenders. I like what the Packers did. I like what I've seen. Commanders, I feel like there's still, a wait and see work in progress on how good they're really going to be. This is going to be, Jaden Daniels' second year.
They got rid of their running backs. They only got Eckler. I think Eckler and
Jake Krosky,
a rookie. Yeah.
So I want to see what really they're going to be because they're again work in progress because of the pieces that were moved and what is Jaden Daniels going to be now that the league has film on him. So I think the Packers probably win this game. They looked really, really good top to bottom. They were really, really impressive. Another game, I feel like two potential really good teams. The Bucks going to Houston to play the Texans. I think the Bucks are a really, really good football team. And the Texans, I feel like this year could take a leap back into being, a potential contender to make a playoff run. I think this is a good matchup.
I don't know about the Texans. I think the Bucks always.
I think the Bucks are honestly. I hate to say it, but I think the Bucks are going to actually. I won't say destroy, but the Bucks are going to win, and that's going to put them 2-0 in our division. So
Baker's been a top 5 quarterback the last 3-4 years.
Yeah,
I just don't see the Texans defense being anything special.
Yeah, I don't
Mike
either.
Evans had a little bit of targets. He was outshined by the rookie just because of the touchdowns, but Mike Evans still got the targets. Their running back, Bucky Irvin, still got his numbers that he normally gets.
I said Mike Evans got the targets against the Falcons.
Did he not?
We'll look at the
I think he had five receptions. I think he didn't have a great day.
I mean, but
Abuka really had,
when you scored 40
we did our job.
touchdowns,
We did our job against Mike Evans. That's all we can say. We didn't let him have a spectacular game that he usually has against us.
I think the Bucs probably win this football game. They look really, really good. Baker, obviously, threw for 41 touchdowns last year. I think he's, on pace, to potentially do that again this year. He looks really, really good. I look forward to seeing what they do. But I think the Bucs probably go to Houston and grab a win. A game I kind of want to see, just because I want to see, how do these teams rebound, but how does the Dolphins rebound? Patriots, go to Miami. Division game.
We're set up to be a great team this year. Not a great team, but a lot better.
To take a step up.
Yeah, and I didn't see it.
Patriots are just one of those teams. Is like I do not keep up with them. I don't.
They're not the same. Since Belichick is gone, they're not. I
feel like it's really bland there. I don't know. I don't get it.
They're not a good football team.
I just don't see Drake May being their franchise quarterback. I'm just sorry.
You've seen Belichick's ban from Foxborough?
And it's nothing against Drake May.
And the Patriots are banned from North Carolina too. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to seeing. Can the Dolphins kind of fix the shit show that they had going on Sunday?
I think they have to.
They have to. Like, they got to figure something out, and they can't look this bad again. That's red flags immediately.
Well, I need them to, so the Giants ain't in last.
It's in Miami.
Again, they're in Miami?
I don't think it was in Miami last.
No, they were in Indy.
Oh, they were?
Yeah,
so hopefully they can just be in Miami. They see their field. They got their fans. I'm not rooting for any team, but I think the Dolphins are going to bounce back with a win here.
I think the Dolphins probably get a win, but are we going to see a Dolphins team that's kind of can get things back together? Or are we going to see more dysfunction, more disorganization, but still pick up a win? So I think they win, but I'm interested to see how what happens. Last off, Sunday Night Football. Falcons at the Vikings. Prime time. I'm excited to see what the Falcons can do. I think they probably pick up a win here. Vikings have essentially a rookie quarterback, JJ McCarthy, who I'm not the highest on him. I don't see what everyone else sees in him. I really don't. I watched every game he played in Michigan. I didn't see necessarily the spark. Now, I could be wrong, but at the same time, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think Atlanta goes to Minnesota and picks up a win. What do you think?
Falcons for sure.
Well, I guess you could say I have a biased opinion on this game just because, me being a huge Falcons fan. But if I have to look at it, as just being a pure analyst, we haven't done good necessarily against the Vikings in the past, regardless of who they have. Like last year, and this is not to put my Falcons down, but I don't know if it was definitely not last year. But we played the Vikings and they had that one quarterback and we hurt them, and they brought in Joshua Dobbs, that bald-headed guy.
Oh yeah,
and he came in and just balled out and beat us. And I think we had the lead by like 2 touchdowns or something. And, there was another game where Atlanta let it slip. And, it's from a quarterback that came in and had no idea, pretty much. I think he just had gotten there from his last team. He had no idea about the playbook. But, past that, I think that, it's going to hopefully be a good game. Me being a Falcons fan, I hope we, actually can beat a team 30-0. Me being an honest person, that's not going to happen. It's going to be a dogfight, I think. It's going to come down to where if our defense can just shut down JJ McCarthy passing-wise, and if that's the case, they're going to have to run the ball, and it's going to be too one-dimensional, and hopefully the Falcons can.
Oh, for sure. The Vikings are going to run the football.
Pull this dub off.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Falcons don't have we lost Grady Jarrett this past year. Yeah, I think he went to Chicago.
Yeah.
So, that really hurt us in the middle of our D-line, and that was our big help on our run stop. And the Falcons are really good at that.
I think It's a big question mark for the Vikings if they're going to be a bottom tier team too, like the Giants and the Dolphins. Seeing what McCarthy does, we're going to see here in a little bit. Coming off an injury at that ACL.
Oh yeah.
And then him being able to get the ball to Justin Jefferson and all his receivers. I don't know. I think Vikings are going to prove a lot tonight, but I see them coming out as a lower team like the Giants and the Dolphins.
I think I like the lineup for this upcoming week. A lot of interesting games. I think these games are going to be very, very interesting. Excited for a good week too. It was a good week one, and hopefully the season continues to go the way it's going. It looks like it's going to be a good season. Hopefully this week two turns out well. So it's good getting on the pod. Good talking. Good get a new guest on, get a new co-host on, and we'll see how the season goes. Out of here.
You're supposed to do the. There you go. I can't do it like that.